Okay, we are live. Just gonna do a quick audio check. What's up, BFG? How you doing? Yep, we are back at it for sure. Give everybody a couple seconds. Well,
Almost dropped the controller.
breaking my stuff. All right, we got Filippo and Mazin in here. Nice. Good to see everybody. Not even 10 seconds in, we've already got the elotes. Nice.
We'll see how long it takes me to rage quit today.
Right? I was explaining that earlier too about how far we got in the game, and I was like, we got to the first door puzzle, and then we just got stuck on this ghost and just rage quit after that.
My girlfriend's a Leo. She's a fire sign, so she's very impulsive. She's like, F this.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you were yesterday. But I can't blame you.
It was being really frustrating. Like, I was pressing buttons and it was not acknowledging that I was pressing buttons.
Let's get rid of that. It's a combination of things, Mazin. Little zombie's asleep, so we're trying to keep things relatively quiet. The mic is split between me and Cutie Bat right now, so if one thing is louder than the other, just let us know. We'll fix it.
My pop socket is loose.
Can we get another one?
I don't know. I've had this one for so long.
But the elote. Oh, that sucks.
I think it's just not flattening. I play with it all the time, but it's like a nervous twitch.
Well,
Alright,
you want to get it going?
I'll get it going.
Alright, let's go.
Let's load the game. We are 1 hour, 11 minutes into playtime.
Yeah, we're not that far into this.
I can't remember how long it actually takes to beat the game. I don't remember putting too many hours into it.
I don't either.
Alrighty, what was I doing? Let's see. So, we unlocked that shrine. saving points for this. Okay. Alright, we'll figure it out. Went down here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I already did that when I died I had to redo. Which is all this stuff. Okay.
Yo, Leo, what is up? Oh, the mic is low. Yeah, we're still toying with that a bit.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
Jim, welcome to the stream.
Oh.
Hey, thanks, Linda. Hey, let me move this to the couch. Maybe that'll be better. Go ahead and get KJ's screen up here. I don't want to get flagged, so I hope it's muted. Yes, it is. Miss KJ is streaming as well. She's playing some more Dead by Daylight. So if y'all would like to stop by her channel as well, drop a like for her. Subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate that. Both of us would. And I do believe Richard is streaming as well, so let's grab his link too. Oh yeah, he's doing some Luigi's Mansion. Nice. And then there's Richard's link for his stream right now. He's got some Luigi's Mansion 3, I believe, going on. If you would be so kind as to drop a like for him, show him some love and support too. Yeah, I had to lurk a majority of the time in cap stream, but I was watching it on my laptop. I haven't played Medieval since it dropped, and I should have picked that game up cheap when I had the chance. Okay, when we get a house, we have to have a backyard like this.
Okay. Complete with ghosts.
That wouldn't be the first time I would have ghosts. that. Like, I get people have fetishes. Strangulation is one I am not comfortable with.
You mean personally, or just with other people?
Right?
That was a question.
Wait, what?
You mean personally for you, or with anyone?
What do you mean?
Like, you judge other people who do it, or you just, it's not for you?
It's not for me. I know we have some friends who are into that, but it's just not my thing because I have a problem with the control factor. I would hate to attempt it and it go horribly wrong.
Well, it has for many people.
Yeah. So,
Charity.
you know, yeah, I know. I know. Apparently the legend didn't continue after that.
Let's see. I want to play these tapes. Oh, I read these. How do I listen to my tapes again? Photos. Ah. Listen to these red tapes.
Yo, Big Boss Man, welcome.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
I love that warm, fuzzy feeling we get when we support each other's channels. I just do. At times.
September
I
11th,
saw Josh come in here.
8:16
What's up,
p.m.
man? How you doing?
We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji.
Yeah, Josh should be hosting with
While
us
true
too.
that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now.
Is him be like right there? Hey
Could
guys.
he have already left? He's been saying something about
Okay,
more
I'm that
rooms
old.
since
I
we
have
took some
cassette
photos
tapes that
yesterday.
look like that.
Probably don't have the same audio on there.
Oh God, no.
September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His head and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening.
Spooky.
I'll turn it up just a little bit more. This will be the first time I ever advertise my stream in Discord. size does little zombie wear? Small?
Extra small.
Extra small.
Children's 4 to 5.
Camp posted a new shirt design, so I told him if I could get it in my size and in kiddo's size, I would order them. They're a take on the Camp Crystal Lake shirts from the Friday the 13th movie. I'll just be lurking invisibly among the game shelves. You can help me alphabetize them if you want, Josh.
Sure.
Yeah, I think this game would do well on the Switch. I really would love to see it done with VR.
That'd be cool.
VR, I think, would totally kick ass with this.
Well, this is the place where that stupid child crawling on the floor is gonna attack me.
Stupid child.
Yes, this. Well, I died to I don't know how my health went up to full. That's weird. Oh well.
The most important thing is you survived. Hey, Miss Sweet Harmonies, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I've been lurking in yours recently. I've been catching them while I'm working, and I don't really have time to say much when I do that. But I've been watching some of yours, even some of those test streams you did earlier. Rashida, welcome. Big Boss, if there was one, that would be sweet. I don't recall hearing about it, though. It's possible, though. I'm gonna look that up. I know some of the Fatal Frame titles are hit and miss, and that's why I don't own them all. But I do want to complete the series. Yep, you were right. It's a Spirit Camera. It's a spin-off of the series. Nice. Well, hell, guess what? I'm going to Amazon. Hugs all around. Sweet Harmonies, hugs all around. Whoa! Why does she always come to you like that? Bent over and back broken. Amazon has it for $23.99. Not bad. Maybe that'll help put you to sleep at night. Playing Fatal Frame on your 3DS.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Me, I'm just like, ugh. Not bad. I wonder if I can still find it in stores too. Cool. Thanks, Big Boss. There's another one I'm gonna have to add to the list. Hey, what's up, Quesadilla? How you doing? You working tonight? The other half of the gift-giving mafia of our awesome community here. See, that's the one thing I wish had happened at my Nana's house. That the ghost that was in my room was enough, could manifest enough for me to get a picture. I only got one picture ever, and it was a spirit orb. That was about it. But for him to be able to fully manifest so that I could get a snippet, that would be really, really cool. Yeah. Bam. Tweeted it out finally. Oh, you're working, okay. Well, I hope we provide some way to pass the time. It's a cannon that shoots gifts to everybody. Well, who do you think fills the cannon? We do. So, funny little story tonight. I finally got around to trying out the Ju-on game that I got on the Wii, and little zombie was in the living room with me. He didn't get scared of the game, but he didn't want me to play it while he was in the living room. And then when he was taking his bath, he asked me more questions about the game and the movie too.
When you played it, when you first initially tried it out, did you preface it by saying, if you get scared, let me know, or something to that effect? Did you let him know in any way that this game might scare him? Because sometimes he just does things.
Yeah.
And says things on principle. Just, if you're like, if you don't like it, just let me know. And then he'll say, I don't like it. Because
Right.
you put the idea in his
I
head.
gave him the, yeah.
Right. So if you're like, oh, if this scares you, let me know, then he immediately is like, oh, it's scary, I should be scared,
Yeah.
even if he's not scared.
I didn't, honestly.
Oh, okay, then it probably was legit.
Like, I don't recall anyway, but, yeah, I just, because he was still eating dinner when I was playing the game, when I was trying
so
it out.
You couldn't even like see it.
No. And then at one point he stopped and he put his head down. It looked like he was passing out. And then he woke up and then he came over and sat next to me and watched me play like a couple minutes of it. And at some of the moments where I thought the jump scares were going to get him, no, he wasn't even phased. But then I turned it off because I felt like if I had played any longer, one, his bath was going to get prolonged, and then two, he was going to get scared.
Yeah.
And then he told me that he wasn't scared, but he just didn't want me to play it.
I save a lot because I die a lot. So. Just in case you guys were wondering, that's what I am doing.
Ain't nothing wrong with saving a lot. I kind of want to crack open those Dunkaroos, but I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, you should probably eat.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want another.
You want me to get one?
Yeah.
All right.
If you get one. If you'll share it with me, I mean. I do already have a headache, so I can't, like, exacerbate it.
Right.
Okay. So now I'm going to go try to light that lantern, assuming that that's what this lighter that I have is for. Remember how we were saying last night, every time some of these games like Dino Crisis and Resident Evil and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
when your character is opening a door and it sort of like freezes.
Yeah.
Like, I know when playing Resident Evil 2, is that the one with Nemesis?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Sometimes you would like open a door and you would know Nemesis was going to be right there because of how long it took to load. Like, your character would like freeze.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shoot, what's on the other side of this door?
Or you would get the
And then you'd hear the infamous.
you would get the music cue. Yeah. Especially if he's chasing you, because some areas of the map aren't safe from him. But as soon as you hear that,
Right. Oh, this is the wrong room.
or the stars.
Crap. Where's the door? Actually, we need to go out here. Sometimes the camera angles, when they change suddenly, F's me up. Like running one direction and then suddenly I'm running
There goes the microphone. Whoops!
Rip my ears. Vibrations. There we go. That's nice. Right, now it's time to attempt to beat the lady who killed me last time. Gives you medicine, that's how you know you're about to get
You're about to, yeah.
F'd in the A.
Plus you get a cutscene.
It's hard to move around in here.
Do not disturb the water.
What the hecky?
Shut the...
Get the frick out of here. See? You should have put it out here. What the heck? How are you supposed to beat this?
I would have ran like no other.
Well, I wasn't trying to move, I was trying to exit.
Fuck that. Soreo fucka.
See?
Damn, I forgot she can do that.
God.
Get her.
Gotta like.
Oh,
See,
damn.
you totally hit her. That's so stupid. I'm using all my fucking.
All your weed. Nope, nope, nope. So much nope. That was total bullshit. You had no chance.
There's nowhere to run here.
I'm doing good, Omega. I just gotta grab some grub real quick. Hey, J-Chip, how's it going?
How does that not do any damage whatsoever? Cool, it's run right into her, but.
Nice. Me behind the door. You ever go save girl? Hey, Wackaroni, how you doing, man?
I guess I could change my film. I'm one of those, like, players that, like, gets potions and stuff and I don't use them. I save them until the end because I'm like, what if I really need it? And then I just end up not using it.
I mean, I say use whatever you need to if the situation calls for it, but
And I keep accidentally using film, which also doesn't help. Okay, I can see the distortion there. Let me take a picture of it. I can see it, it's right there.
motion sickness. Blech.
I know, right? It won't like let me. Take a picture.
What I use to stream NES? If I'm not streaming from original hardware, I'm using one of the retro Pis that Edwin helped me out with. But as far as like my setup goes, laptop, Elgato SD, and basic upscaler. Imagine if that board just suddenly moved
Right.
and fell in the water.
Over here.
I can see that, Whacker.
Definitely something to take a picture of there, but it's not giving me the option to, so.
Oh yeah. Time to get into that retro Pi.
See, it's got the distortion. I can see it. It just won't let me take a picture
Yep.
of it.
So basically my upscaler has the 3 ports for the AV cables, and then on the outer side it's a USB cable with an HD end as well, and I connect one end of that to my laptop, the other end goes to my Elgato. And I got this really cheap but well worth it upscaler off Amazon, and I haven't had a problem with it since. Go get that lemonade for you.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Sure.
No problem.
Hard black cherry, nice.
Please let there be a save point somewhere nearby. Uh-oh. There's a well.
I don't know why, but I used to like collecting bottle caps as a kid.
What's that? Something gonna come out as well.
What's that?
I said I feel like something's gonna come out of that well and attack bunch of damage. Oh, this is frustrating. This is why I quit. God. I'm never gonna get through this game. Yeah, I'm getting all pissed. F you. So now I have 0 healing things left. Completely out. So that's good. Gonna have to switch my film here. Which is probably good because I think I'm getting to the point where the enemies are getting stronger, and that's probably why I'm dying so much. Aside from getting hit all the time.
Josh says you demand fresh instant lemonade.
Keeps giving me stone mirrors because it's like, this bitch dies a lot.
Hey, Wookie, how you doing? Yeah, this is definitely the game I was talking about.
Baby,
What's up?
I'm cold.
Cold?
I'm freezing. Feel my feet.
Ugh, no. Ugh.
Stop it.
Ew.
They're clean feet. You feel how cold they were?
Slightly above room temperature.
Like ice. Do I match the cards to the...
Oh, I don't blame you, Jim. That part where you have to jump from the conveyor belts and the cogs and all that, yeah, I still hate that to this day. I appreciate it, Wookie. Hope work is going well.
Oh, I can't... Oh. What the heck? Oh, I have a certain number of moves. Cool.
Cool, cool.
I see. I understand now. Okay. Puddle of blood on the floor. That's not something that I should be worrying about.
Oh, very cool. I always wanted to drive a forklift when I worked at Target, but you had to be backroom crew. They would never train you otherwise to do that.
Oh, something coming for me.
Alright, let's throw some channel love and support for Wookie. If you haven't checked out his channel, folks, do yourselves a favor and do so. Been enjoying his Nightmare Marathon this month. Been streaming Evil Within Part 2. Does a lot of really good personal videos as well. Really chill dude. Yo! Crucified man. Nope, 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 nope. Yup. Shadow Link.
Moves really fast.
And he's supposed to be in the water temple.
That means I'm gonna probably freaking die.
That sucks because he's got like this huge advantage on you. Keep following. got like this weird Benjamin Franklin thing, or not Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Nice, spot on him.
Look! Did you see that?
I saw it. Wait, what?
So what the hell is going on now?
Your battery dead. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, that was close. Oh, my pleasure, Wookie. That's how we do things in my channel. Help promote and support. Oh, totally, Big Boss. I wasn't too big on Dawn of Fate. I should have picked it up, though, because I know that's gone up in price. But I loved all the Onimushas from 1 to 3 for sure. Damn it.
I was literally running away. Stupid.
See if we can get in. That should do it.
Shinto gate somewhere. I'm literally standing.
Wait, did you end up taking a photo of the gate or him? Oh, you got him. Wait. Yeah.
Oh.
He's all. Hey, Heaps, welcome to the stream. And a good morning to you. Not the best game to wake up to. And we're going to be going to sleep to this. Right, Leo? Don't worry, I got that game coming up soon, too. Yeah, it's really not that scary, but then again, I've been desensitized since I was 3, so very few things actually scare me. Yo, DOA, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dawn of Fate. I want to say at least in the $30, maybe $40 range, but I haven't checked the price on that lately. Let me go ahead and do a little price charting. Yeah, I like all the Onimusha games for different reasons too. I remember the day I got part 1 for Christmas. I got so addicted to that in a matter of seconds. Because the year that I got that game, I got Devil May Cry and I got Resident Evil Code Veronica all the same Christmas. So I was torn between what do I play first. Here we go. Dawn of Dreams. If I didn't say the name right. Okay, so it's about $30. I don't know if that's what average price of a rare PS2 game is about 20, 30 maybe. So I guess it's not too bad, but I've seen it sold for way worse. Yeah, Onimusha 1 and 2 definitely are my faves. Um, I like Samanosuke overall, but I thought Jubei was a cool character too, and I like his storyline just a bit better than Samanosuke's just because of how he fits into the story. But I liked how the story unfolded more in part 1 than in part 2.
Okay, this is weird.
But then the having the ally like in part 2, that was also fun, and that you could get different outcomes based on who you picked. So mate,
There it is.
yep. Chromo, I was hoping you'd make it tonight. How you doing?
I lost it.
Oh yeah, Capcom is still one of my favorite companies, even with the fact that they haven't gifted us a new Mega Man, a new good Resident Evil, and a few other things. Um, they haven't dropped the ball majorly like Konami has. I can tell you that. And that looks like a ball sack, even though I know that's not what it is.
Okay.
Oh, very cool, Heaps. How does that handle on the Switch? True, Josh, but I kind of feel like Mega Man 11 was starting to go in weird directions. Like, I want that classic feel that that 9 gave us, and then 10 dropped the ball on, and then 11 kind of picked back up.
That's pretty delicious.
A new Mega Man Legends would be sick too. I know there was talks about a 3 for the longest time. But at this point, if they're going to give us a new Mega Man, we better have the same abilities. Like, I would want it to be able to be side scrolling. A 3D one wouldn't be bad, but I'd also like to be able to play one like Metroid Prime from the first person mode.
Okay.
But
That's locked.
this is a special little piece of information here. Demon and I are actually working on something new for Mega Man, so we're not going to reveal what that is just yet, but we are working on a Mega Man project.
Alright, well, I officially don't know where to go from here. All I know is
Is Onimusha a digital release, or did they actually have a physical release? Because I'm all about the physical. I gotta own a cart. Just added a URL, and now I can leave links to my channel if I'm a mod. That's what Freako and I was figuring out. Oh, okay. Well,
Alright.
as a matter of fact, there you go. Heaps, since you're new to the stream as well, I'm going to give you a temp mod status. Feel free to drop your channels, guys. Appreciate that, Heaps. Sure, go for it, DOA. Try to grab everybody who hasn't done this before.
Holy moly.
Y'all drop your channels.
Make observance to the Buddha at the base of the large gate.
Let's build that. Yeah, go right ahead, Heaps. That's how we roll in my stream. I want everybody to get the same support that I do. So I want everybody to have an opportunity to say, okay, I'll check out their channel. If it's not your thing, at least you did a favor by checking it out in the first place. If you want to help out, everybody can drop a like on videos, subscribe, the whole deal. No, not at all. Not at all. Half the time in my Sunday marathon streams, I usually mention others' channels and drop links, so this is a much more convenient way of doing it. There you go. Cool. Check out Heaps' channel, everybody. And I'm gonna hit that sub button in just a moment.
I think that's my favorite flavor right there so far.
Bam! See, that's weird because I have seen Heaps in other streams and I swore I subbed to it, but I wasn't getting any updates. That'll fix it. I know somebody mentioned the other day that they had to unsubscribe and then resubscribe to get notifications. I hate that, but at least it helps. And first video I see on his channel, Game Boy player setup. Damn, I'm jealous. I want one of those. I should have got one when I seen him at Bookman's years ago. Pisses me off that I didn't get one. Then of course we got Chromo right there. Yes, you do stand at 75 strong, Josh. Let's get you to 100, bro. Let's get everybody to the next tier if possible. The only way we're gonna do that is if we spread the word. Oh. So you want in as to what we're working on Mega Man wise, DOA?
Okay. I did all of these.
We still need to exchange info, bro, because I have a Baby Yoda ready. I just haven't come across any wrestling figures. Yo, the leader of the Freakabites is here. What's up, Freakazoid? Yo, let's make you a temporary mod so you can drop your channel link. And Leo called it too. All we need is for Freak to show up. Leo must have solved the lament configuration. Hey, no worries, Jim. Numbers help. What's up?
I was hoping they would tell me what I'm supposed to do next, but I guess I'll just backtrack until something happens.
I'm just grateful that the freaking chick from Ringu doesn't come out of that damn well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that well and I was like, oh, Lord. Sadako time.
Right? I do know for a fact, if I ever go to Japan, I want to visit this place. I want to go to the Okiku well. Of course, some Shinto shrines because I'm all about that. And then I want to check out that forest. I know it's got... Yes. I do want to go there. Just to get an impression of what that place is like. What the freak? Casper,
Kill me
man.
again. Same that killed me last time. My stupid head. It's gonna get me for realsies.
Damn it.
I was gonna say I can't permanent.
If oh, that was cheap. The American version of the ring is okay. The first one is pretty good. Second one sucks balls. I would only see it if you're interested in the continuity. Ringu, though, however, is way better. Way better.
Why does it sound like the
No, I haven't landed the Bart Raven pre-order yet, but I plan to when I get paid this week because Box Lunch still has the reservations up. And when we were at Walmart the other day, we saw some of the figures they've already released. I was kind of hoping I might have found a Bart in the wild, but we didn't.
Actually, what do you think I should do? So, I was saving up my points for this bonus function where it pushes ghosts back. It costs 16,000. But I'm pretty sure to use those, you have to use a spirit stone each time, so they're limited. So you have to basically find ammo to do that. But if I upgrade the basic performance of then I don't. I mean, that's just limited by your film, how much ammo you have.
Well, think about it this way: what do you have a harder time doing in regards to these ghosts?
I mean, when they get up on me, then I can't hit them.
So, I would probably go for range. Because you don't seem to have an issue with getting a good amount of damage on them. So.
Well, but the max value, I think, it looks like. So the max value, I think, what this is saying is it increases the charge of mystical powers, so I think that gives you more points, which allows you to buy more stuff. That's just the speed. And that's the value of it.
Yeah, we're actually running a PS2 Slim heaps.
I kind of want the bonus function, but I think I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I do too, Leo. Sometimes it's nice to have both the English and the Japanese, or I also collect Korean horror, Italian horror, Chinese horror. So I have a mixture of it all, and it's cool to have both versions so you can see how they handled things different. But 9 times out of 10, I find the source material is always better than what we get. The Grudge is one of those series, though, that I think our English versions did really well adapting. But that's also because the original director who worked on Ju-on worked on the Grudge films too. So we kind of had a cheat with that.
Okay, let's try going back.
Of Shudder, I want to say yes, but I can't confirm that. There's always been a weird mashup of what we do first versus what Asian countries do later, because sometimes they have adapted their own films from what we've done. A majority of the time we take from them, though. So I want to say yes, but I don't think that's true. And Wookiee's brakes almost over. Ah, damn. Well, I'm glad you had fun at least hanging out with us for the time being, Wookie.
Oh, I bet you it's that yellow thing.
Yeah. By the time you get home, I'll probably be getting ready for work. Maybe a little bit before.
Okay, that's the shrine.
I sure do, Leo. I have the movie, I have the book, and I have Parasite Eve on PlayStation, and I have the third birthday on PSP, but I don't have Parasite Eve 2.
Okay, that's red.
Oh, no problem, Wookie. You have a good work day, bro. I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, let me get Chromo's channel up. I'll drop the link if there's issues with it. That's so weird.
That's locked. That's
There you go. This is a link for Chromo's channel. If you like Japanese horror, you will enjoy the FPS game Fear. Oh, I love Fear. Heaps. I played that with my old roommate because he had every Fear. We went to the midnight release for Fear 3. I felt like Fear 1 and 2 were the better games, and 3 was okay, but I think for me, it wasn't living up to the hype that advertisements were making it out to be. The ending to Fear 2, I was like, what the hell, watching that. And I love how it ends on that creepy note. But yeah, that series on a whole is actually really good. And I don't play many FPS games because I did not grow up with a PC. But Fear, damn, I wish Tech was here because he would love to talk about Fear.
I literally don't know where to go.
What about that back area right there in the red?
I went there. That's the garden.
What about where those red doors are?
Where?
Aren't those locked doors?
Which one? Yeah, all the red doors are locked doors.
So
I just came from up here, the shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just checked this door right here. It's still locked. And then I just checked this door right here. It's still locked. This is the one I'm at. It's still locked.
That one next to that.
I would have to go back through all of this, but I could go try. There's a yellow one. I'm assuming maybe that's the one I'm supposed to go to.
Puzzle door, maybe? Yeah, by far 1 and 2 are the best in my opinion. I can't tell who I like more though, because Point Man is awesome. And then Paxton I thought was cool too, because they're polar opposites of each other. And then I forgot the guy you play as in 2. I thought he was awesome as well. But I just remember seeing all these freaking advertisements for 3, and the trailer hooked us. Like, we were set to get down on that game, and then my roommate got it because I didn't have a PC at the time, and I watched him play it. Played a little bit, and yeah, it just was kind of like, oh man. It didn't really disappoint. It wasn't a bad game. It didn't, for me, it didn't live up to what 1 and 2 did. Huh. I'll have to give that a try then. The problem that I have going from PC format to consoles is, for me, it just doesn't work control-wise. Like, I played Diablo 3 on my laptop, and I got used to that pretty quick.
How
when I played it on 360, I couldn't stay engaged in it long enough. I felt like it was more boring on the console.
Dude,
Jeez.
for real. I don't even know how you get back there. Maybe you have to go up the stairs.
Hey William, welcome to the stream.
Oh, it's so far. Before I run all the way back there.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that either. That was the beauty of having my laptop. I could play on the floor, I could play on the couch, I could do whatever the hell I wanted with that. My ex-roommate had this massive tower, so once he put that thing in place, that was it. He wasn't going anywhere. Oh, appreciate that, Lone Wolf. I told you, Jim, every bit helps. I don't care if you don't upload videos or stream or anything. If you've got an account, I still sub to most people anyway. Never hurts to have those numbers. Because you might turn around one day and go, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to try streaming. I'm going to upload more. Best way to start is by having those numbers already. I'm up to 6. Every victory matters. How come I know gets wrench? All you have to do is ask, DOA. There you go.
I've been halfway through this game and I've already used all of my fucking things.
And if I forget to, I'm sure somebody will remind me that these are all temp statuses. The reason why I don't have mods in my stream is I try to keep everything neutral. Just to prove that I think streams don't need mods for the most part. It all just depends on who's, in your stream with you. And, I'm not at a place where I'm that big that I feel like I need mods anyway. I mod for other channels, but I just don't do it in mine. So far, it's been working. And I know some people out there do the same thing as well. So, I just hope it works for them the same way, If I get a mod status permanently, I'm honored, but it's not like I go looking for it either. First rule of Mod Club, don't ask to be a mod. You never know, Jim. You never know. I felt the same way when I first raged in my stream. And when I went back and looked at the footage, there were so many people enjoying that. And, I didn't look at it as, oh, they're having a good time at my expense. It's because nobody had ever seen me rage before, ever on a stream. So that might be part of the fun, actually, as long as you don't take it personally. I would watch it. I would watch if you didn't rage quit at all. I can tell you personally, that's part of the fun when we watch Freak and Chromo stream. Whether it's cursing or just funny ass commentary left and right. You know, the way that we do streaming here is we go for the personalities, not so much the games half the time. And that's kind of what I love about our part of the retro community, because I know some other parts don't do that. Half the time you're lucky enough if the streamer even acknowledges you. But that's not how we roll here. May actually have a schedule soon. Nice. Alright, as you wish, Crummo. No problem, Heaps. Thanks for joining us tonight. You have a good day at work. See, that's not a bad way to be either, DOA. Everybody has their preferences. Everybody has a way that they do things. Me personally, because I'm sick and tired of the unnecessary drama that gets created in channels or because of somebody, I don't want to have that happen in a stream where we're all supposed to be just kicking back and having a good time. And the best way to do that is to just eliminate all possibilities. And even somebody being a mod over another person tends to cause unnecessary drama too. So that's what I was realizing with some of the streams that I've been a mod for. And yeah, it's just not worth it. But if things get to a point where, yeah, I may need some help because either the stream is huge or the channel's huge or whatever, definitely start giving out the mod status.
Not sure how I'm supposed to know to click right there.
An elote?
Does that look like an elote to you?
I don't know.
It's a Buddha statue.
Upside down or what?
I don't know.
That looked like an elote to me.
It looks more like a Santos to me.
You can demod me now. I'm happy. Aim to please.
It kind of does look like corn.
Seriously, that did not look like a Buddha to me. That looked like an elote that was cut in half. Yeah, exactly, Josh. And that's the thing too, is that when you streamed, you know, Kamen Rider, which very few people know what that even is, they not only get to enjoy a game they've never seen, they get to learn more about what the hell or who the hell Kamen Rider is. So you give us that kind of insight, that that education on it. And I think that's part of the fun whenever we watch each other's streams. If it's not commentary and gameplay, it's the stuff that we have the tendency to learn about.
Okay. So
Hey, Captain N, how you doing?
here's where I have to go.
Welcome to my Streamicus. It's so megatastic that you're here.
Whoa, look, there's no bus stain on the floor.
You changed something. Very cool. I still want to see you complete Splatterhouse, bro. I was enjoying that, especially when I was during my my plasma donations, and I'm like, so you have to repeatedly open and close your hand to get, you know, the plasma pumping, and I was sitting there all like on adrenaline, like, yeah, yeah, and I'm all overdoing it in the machine, and the staff's looking at me like, what is he watching? So that was fun. I will go back to leading my Freakabites. Yes, sir. With pride. There you go. You just had to do the voices. Oh, you should have seen it. Running Retro was playing Kid Icarus for the first time, and a majority of us were ending our words and sentences with Icus. It was hilarious.
Is this the Holy Mirror? It's just a piece of it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cheez-Its are awesome. Nope. That is some Uzumaki shit right there. That's how everybody wants to spend their day, getting quartered. And then having creepy school children dance around you. Cool, DOA. I'll check that out for sure.
The robe? No.
Oh, Destiny Warriors Gundam is so fun.
That mirror. Give it back.
It's a demon tag. Available at Sears.
Some cheapo film. Which is good because that means I can stop using my better phone. I'm gonna take good pictures. Okay.
and shit rolling off.
Doll's head just falls off for no frickin' reason. That's good. That's safe. Do I get her in this one?
Considering there's a creepy little girl in the back of the room.
It's a doll.
But for how long?
Okay.
I don't know why, but I'm I'm halfway expecting little zombie to come in here and be like, I farted. Shoot, I would never get endorsed by Sears. Heck no. I don't recall ever even buying anything from them. Sears may have been fun to go into back in the day, but as I got older, they stopped carrying a lot of cool stuff. And I just found myself going through there a little less and less each time. Now, stores I would want to see brought back, for sure, KB's, Suncoast, and of course, Toys R Us. Circuit City wasn't too bad, but they were overpriced a lot of the time. I bought a few clearance games from them, like Primal Rage. And what other game did I get from them? I know I got a couple of Super Nintendo things, but yeah, the one thing that would annoy me were the salesmen always trying to get me to buy a CDI like I could afford one. It's like, bro, this is why I'm buying off the clearance rack. You think I can throw down money for one of these things? The system's a piece of shit anyway. Another good thing about Circuit City was they used to price match. They had that thing where if you bought something from them And then I think a week or two later, if another store was selling the exact same product at a cheaper price, you show them the ad and they would reimburse you the difference. It's like, damn, I miss things like that. Especially when you save up your allowance money to go get something, and then you're like, oh, well, shit, if I had waited another week, could have bought it somewhere else. I remember Gadzooks. Oh no, Circuit City's gone. They've been gone for a while. You know, those 3 Zelda games are the reason why I would want. Oh, F that. No. She's really close again. She's behind you.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to move it this way.
Yeah, for somebody who's blind, she's sure doing a number on you then.
Yeah. Thing is backwards, as you're supposed to. Just don't move and just get
That's a
this.
good one. Ooh, crap. She's to your left.
I guess I'm not fast enough or something. I'm just really shitty at combat. Bullshit! Am I not hitting her?
That sucked. Damn. Good run, though.
Is it time to run?
Let's take a look at what the old time is.
Yeah, it's 12:02.
That mirror.
Looking at a walkthrough because I couldn't figure
Give
out where
it
the heck
back.
to go.
Well, do you think you can get this last one and then save it? Or do you want to just...
I'm at a good spot. I
Okay.
mean, it's just, it literally saves right before this fight, so.
Do you want to try to do it first and then save? Or do you want to just try tomorrow?
Well, I'd have to find a save spot. And I don't know how long it's going to be before I find one.
But you're saved right now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's up to you.
Well, since it's midnight, we can do it again tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Or whatever.
I have a 3DO Captain in. I need to build that library though, because I only have a few games though. But as I was saying, that those Zelda games on CDI were definitely a reason why I would get it, even though I know those games are crap. Yeah, I'm realizing that, Chroma, and she's supposed to be blind and not be able to do anything. Apparently not.
Yeah. So it says in the walkthrough that what you're supposed to do in that fight is just stand still, and you're supposed to wait until your spirit meter fills up and the ring turns orange, which means you're gonna get a 0 shot.
Right.
So you're supposed to just do 2 0 shots and then that kills her.
Yeah.
But if you move at all, she hears you. So she'll like charge at you and grab you.
Pretty
Which
much
is why
like
you're not supposed to move.
pretty much like the Jiangxi or the Qianxi. The Chinese, Japanese hopping ghosts slash vampires, you could say. Yeah, definitely Funko Land too.
I wish I didn't have to work.
Oh, we both wish that.
How do you know I'm gonna come home with migraine?
Yeah.
Because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is migraine day, apparently.
Just flip the W over for Migraine Wednesday.
Migraine Wednesday.
Migraine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this case tomorrow, but I think I can do that. Ugh. It is now 12:05 a.m. our time.
Not too late by most people's standards, but when you gotta get up at 6:30 a.m.
Yeah, I literally have to resurrect. Sometimes I wonder if I had taken the midnight shift, if I would enjoy the day more.
Well, tonight, well, I'll tell you later. I'm not sure if it's private information.
Private.
I don't want to get fired for any potential
Yeah,
thing I say on a stream, but
I gotcha.
someone is somewhere like, I heard you say that. Social media.
Right.
What the heck? It doesn't even mean anything. Well, you never know.
Yeah, I miss Hollywood Video too. I think they were better than Blockbuster for sure. They were cheaper. You had longer rental days with them. Plus, they actually started selling things before Blockbuster welcomed their previously owned price tags on stuff.
I applied at Hollywood Video.
Did you?
Yeah.
Please be kind, rewind.
They didn't call me back.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude
For my
AF.
first job.
Maybe that's why.
I was 18.
Maybe that's why. I mean, I remember being stoked about getting hired at Best Buy.
Well, I got to work at the bookstore instead.
Yeah, that's more of a... Well, yeah, probably more of a better experience considering all the weird
liked it.
stories you guys had.
Yeah.
But I thought working for Best Buy was going to be like one of my dream jobs, you know? Oh, it sucked.
Yeah.
It
It's
sucked.
funny. It's funny that you're like, oh, I love this place. I'd love to work here. And then when you work there, it sucks. And then you hate it. And you're like, I never should have worked here because now I hate this place.
Now I hate this place. Whoa.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I had a seasonal position and it sucks because at one point I was told I was going to be kept on and then they were like, no.
Oh, at Best Buy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And their managerial staff just really didn't know because they played favorites.
Right.
All the supervisors did with all the guys that worked there before me, and it sucked because don't put me in a section I know nothing about. Why would you put me in the CD section? Keep me in video games or keep me in the movies where I would dominate anybody who worked there. And I did. Half the time I had the guys above me going, let me get Jess on the line. he'll know the movie, and then I go over there and they're like, oh, can you tell me this movie that came out in I think the mid 90s and it had so and so, and I'm like, bam, I know what it is. I'm like, take that. This is why you hired me, you assholes.
You
And then that one time I got in trouble during the Christmas rush because I went to the back room to dig out every season of the Boondocks that we had, because the customer literally wanted to buy every copy. And I was like, no, I know where these are. They're on the truck. They're in the back. All I got to do is get into the box and I will pull every one. And then I hear everybody like, where's Jessica? And then just as I'm about to get chewed out by my supervisor, the customer walked up. It was like all appreciative that I got every box set of the Boondocks for him. And then he tells my supervisor, hey, you don't yell at this young man for doing his job. Okay? I asked him to find every copy he had because I am about to go pay for these. But if you're going to give him a shitty attitude for doing his job, I won't buy shit.
That's funny.
And I was laughing on the inside. I'm like, yeah, take that, motherfucker. And then he's like, walk with me. I want to get some more of your customer service. And then all he did was badmouth my supervisor when I was with him. I was like, yeah, that's what happens in retail. World of retail, folks. Yeah, so was I, Josh. After a while, I didn't keep my mouth shut anymore. I've said that with every seasonal job that I had, and ones that went from seasonal to permanent, because I can't stand the politics at all. Oh yeah, it sucked working there, Freak. The only reason I enjoyed it is because whenever I got good customers who appreciate my knowledge base and the fact that I gave them good customer service, those are the times that made my day. Or when I worked with certain people. Outside of that, I fucking hated it. I wasn't even getting paid fairly enough to be disrespected the way that I was. And I'm like, my pay was a disrespect. So, you know, don't raise the bar now. I should say, though, when I worked there during Halloween, that was pretty fun, too, because I dressed up as the Creeper. I think the biggest, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, maybe you have, but Best Buy had this 30-second rule where an employee is only obligated to look for a particular item for 30 seconds. After that, we're forced to tell the customer we don't have it. So that way we don't waste our time. And I'm like, fuck that. Every customer that comes to me with respect and needs help, they're gonna get more than 30 fucking seconds, because if I put in the effort and they walk out with a brand new plasma TV, even though that's not my department, or I was working there when Halo 3 was coming out, if I talk them into getting the Halo 3 system or something like that, that's time well spent, because guess what? That's money going into this fucking company. And I don't get paid commission to do that, so that's worth my time. Goddamn, I got the hunger now. Better take care of that, Chromo. Don't go to bed hungry. I know that from experience.
Speaking of which, I guess I better put the food away.
Yep, don't blame me, Josh. I wouldn't put money into a company that did me wrong like that. As it is, after I stopped working there, I went there little and little each time. The only reason that I would stop in there would be to pick up a special edition DVD of some kind, or to pick up their like 2 for 15 DVD specials, shit like that. Other than that, I didn't drop hundreds in there like I used to. Appreciate that, Leo. I would have hooked you up too, man. Because that's just it. Why work in a retail store? Why work in a specific department if you don't like people to some extent? Even when I worked at Target and I was trying to show my buddy who was working there how to deal with stressful situations at that store, you know, you gotta pick and choose who is worth your time and effort. Most of the time, people show their true colors in retail, and you kind of get a sixth sense for who's worth talking to and who's not. Person comes into your checkout line, and you can just read them top to bottom. This person's a major ass and probably doesn't want even the smallest of talk. Just be like, do your basic, hi, how you doing? Did you find anything today? Good. Ring everything up, tell them the total, make them pay, and then boom, they're out of your life. 30 seconds well spent. You come into my checkout line and I see you've got games and movies and music that I know and I like, or hell, I would talk to customers about Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic cards, and they start having full-blown conversations with you. Those are the people you want to waste your time and effort on. I wouldn't say waste in that case because it's spend, yeah. Like, those are the people who genuinely like love interacting, and those are the people that make your shift better. And then they like you enough, they come back more and more to your store, and then once they start asking for you by name like I had some people do, yeah, it totally makes it. And I don't care what it is they're asking me for. I've had women ask my opinion on tampons, on bras, of course, hair care products. I got that one a fuck ton. And, you know, usually it was always like, excuse me, ma'am. And of course I'm like, God damn it, I have to turn around and respond to that. But I don't want to be rude and be like, it's sir, you know. Just because I have long hair and I can't grow facial hair don't mean I'm not a dude. You know, if you need extra proof, it'll cost me my job, but I'll drop trow and I'll show you. Like, even asking or answering questions like that, like, I know I've probably told this story before, but I had a female customer ask me legitimately for my opinion on tampon products, and my supervisor's on the other side laughing her fucking ass off because I'm sitting there handling this conversation seriously. And I didn't tell this customer at any point, yeah, I'm a dude, so I wouldn't know anything about this. I legitimately told her, okay, well, what kind of lifestyle do you live? Are you on the go? Are you into sports? Do you do a lot of athletics? Do you work an office job where you sit down a majority of the time? You know, asking questions and getting serious responses. And because I grew up in a household that was mostly women, I know a thing or two about this shit. So I'm like, okay, well, here's what I would recommend based on the information that you told me. Now, this is a little bit pricier, but as you can see in the difference in the products, and all the while my supervisor's laughing, and I'm sitting here like, just wait till I'm done with this damn customer. And she bought what I recommended, which I believe was the Playtex ones that they give you that curvature to your body so they like adhere closer. I'm looking at you expecting you to know this shit, and you're blank as, you're as blank as the customer was.
I've bought the same product since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then, you know, to make matters worse, and thank goodness I have a good sense of humor about it, she goes on the walkie after my customer leaves, and she goes, Jesse just sold some tampons, bravo. It was freaking amazing. Because at least she didn't like, she even told me, she's like, I didn't even know half the shit you were telling her. And I said, that's the luxury I had growing up in the household that I did, because every woman was a different age group. Every one of them was different in terms of how they worked, where they worked, all that stuff. Yeah, I saw the picture.
He doesn't look as much. Milo doesn't look as much like Josh as Marlon does.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, 30-second rule. They try to engrave that in our heads working for Best Buy. I don't know if they do that now because the store is so dead and they're busy for traffic. So I don't know if it's the same, but it was when I worked there. Yep. You know that's how it goes, Chromo, all the fucking time. All the time. But if I know what I'm talking about, I'm going to tell a customer. The hair care products are always the easiest ones because they're like, you must buy like $100 worth of shit. And I'm like, actually, no, I don't. I just shampoo and condition. Maybe a leave-in conditioner here and there for days that I don't shower or wash my hair out. But I'm not over here buying like $50 botanical wraps and all this other crap that they try to sell you on. Hell no. Never saw a big muscle guy cower so fast. Nope, not me. Not me at all. Oh, those are classics, freak. I haven't seen the Killer Jack Frost movies in a long time, but we used to rent those from our video store. Shannon Elizabeth's first movie, if I recall. Yep. Sure are, Chromo. Are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure, Captain N. I'm pretty sure.
Sure what?
Captain N's like, I thought you were a woman. He's like, are you sure? You are a guy, right?
Let's ask Lil Zombie.
Right?
Lil Zombie. He's asleep.
Yeah.
How'd you get made, bruh?
How did you get made? That's not really helpful nowadays, though, because there's tubes, there's
That's true.
surrogates. Yeah. That was
He
like,
doesn't remember. He was a zygote.
right? He's like, Dad, I don't fucking know. I was a
like,
sperm.
I was a group of cells at one point in time.
I can assure you, Captain, and I have not done a sex change. I'm not transgender now. I am not pre-op, post-op. I just have very long hair, very soft features, and a voice that's between pre and past pubescent.
I think it also has something to do with your Native American heritage because that's pretty predominant in, I almost said genital features.
Genital features? That's nice.
Genealogical. What do you call it? When
Genealogy. Yeah.
Sorry. When it's genetics, right?
Genetics,
When
yes.
you know your features are passed down, and you tend to have like, what do they call them? Like genetic markers. That's what I'm thinking of.
Leo, I'm sure Zombie has a dick.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you would be right, Leo. Although half the people in my office thought I had a funnel I would pee with.
Right, they did.
That was pretty funny. That was actually genius. That's very creative. I gotta give them that.
Well, they have them for camping.
Right.
Which I should get one because I had a really hard time peeing in the woods.
Yeah.
It's tough, let me tell you.
I know.
When you don't have a dick, it's tough to pee in the woods. Splashback
It's still-
is a thing.
It's still tough to pee in the woods even if you have one because you can still get splashback.
Well, I guess.
You're too close to that tree and you just let it go like a fucking fire hose and you're just like...
But at least you don't splash pee mud all over your shoes.
Maybe.
Your pants.
Maybe.
You
If
gotta,
you don't, if you're not careful, that's how you get pecker tracks too.
You gotta like do one of these things where you're like holding your pants like this far out and like pulling backwards.
Okay, that looked like you went from a yoga pose to a 3-point tackle.
You're like holding
That's how
your,
women pee in the woods?
Well, you have to hold. You have to if you're wearing stretchy pants.
Oh,
you have
I
to
see.
Hold your pants
Gotcha.
So you don't pee on your hands and then point yourself like backwards, like you're a skunk spray.
Schoolhouse Rock lesson here, folks, on how to urinate if you're a woman.
But
See, that'd be pretty
you can
embarrassing
also
if
get-
I was, quote, a woman and I didn't know how to pee like that.
but you can also get like a camping funnel where you're just
Right.
kind of like
Well, I want to know who's.
it's like a hose.
I want to know who even suggested that at the office, because Ben was the one who told me that he got approached because he and I are good friends, and I left the bathroom before he did.
To be honest, I don't know who it was, but whoever it is, it ain't any of their damn business.
I mean, if they want to see me use one, they'll have to pay to get a ticket. That's all I'm going to say. If I'm going to perform a show for you, you better pay for admission. But, yeah, that was pretty creative, at least. Pecker tracks.
You're the first person I ever had used that term
I like that.
in front of
You're
me.
the first person I ever hit.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I
just
didn't.
said that right
I
now.
said had.
You said hit.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, first person to ever use that in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of outdated, but I can't let go of a funny sounding word. I just can't. Like the word heifer. I used to say that a lot as a kid, and I haven't lately, but it's one of those words that I've never forgotten. And if provoked the right way, I might say it. If you want to be a woman, because Birdo and Super Mario Brothers 2 wanted to be female. Birdo, good example. No, he didn't want to be female. He just liked to cross-dress,
He's
I
just
think.
like wearing bows.
Yeah. I think he just liked to cross-dress,
He's like,
that's all.
I'm fucking pretty and I'm wearing bows.
Though the controversy gets even worse if you mention the fact that females lay eggs. So how is he able to shoot one? Bow.
Maybe he gets so much game that he sucks them right out of his female counterparts and then shoots them.
Damn. That's pretty graphic.
That's how much.
I'm kind of worried now.
You know what he eats.
I'm kind of worried now.
Which reminds me, also Smidge in the Trolls movies.
Oh,
is
yes.
a girl.
Yeah, but she has a deep voice.
But she
She has a
Very deep
deeper voice than I do.
yeah. Probably.
YOLO! See, I would walk around with a much imposed voice, but Little Zombie doesn't like when I do
I know,
voices.
he doesn't like voices.
So.
for some reason.
Cutie Bat with the Native American crack. No, it's a true thing though, Josh.
I think people forget that though.
It's a true thing. Well, because I'm not dark enough.
Well,
I'm like from the Navajo
Most-
ghost tribe.
you don't have to be dark to be Native American. There's very
Yeah, but it kind of
many
helps.
light-skinned
I
Native
know.
Americans.
I know. But being light skinned too, because I'm also, Hispanic or Chicano, whatever you want to say. So, I don't know. My whole genealogy's screwed up. If I could, I'd ask God, what did he put too much of in my recipe?
Estrogen, apparently.
Apparently, and he was just like, fuck it, I ain't gonna scoop it out. I just created a whole damn universe. I'm
This-
tired.
This dude gonna look like a girl all his life.
I know.
Whatever.
Whatever, he'll get it left and right. He'll be happy. Yeah, thanks.
Ouch.
That was the day his substitute Lloyd stepped in and he spilled too much.
Ouch.
I'd like to think that, Chrome, but sometimes it just does not play out in my favor. And when I'm on a phone conversation, sometimes that backfires too. Like, oh, is this Mrs.?
Oh yeah, remember that one time you were calling about some sort of bill you were trying
Yes.
to get taken off because it was not legit, like a charge on your card or something. And the fucking person helping you kept insisting that you were a girl. They kept saying Mrs. and Miss.
Yeah.
And then like even like because it was partly your mom's account or something
Yeah.
like that. So she's on the phone and she's saying, "Well, my son, da 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 da, his account, da 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 da." And the lady was like, "Oh, your daughter." And she was like, "I literally just said the words, my son, his account, and you're talking to me like I don't know what I'm talking about." Just from your voice, not even from
Yeah.
seeing you, just from a
Yeah.
phone
But
conversation.
I mean, that's society for you. They're gonna base so much off so little.
But why was that person not even listening?
Most people don't when I tell them to.
They were just like, nah,
It's just like
not
they,
true. You
it-
lied. That's kind of sus.
it's kind of like as if they believe me, it shatters whatever view they have of me or whatever opinions they may have of me. Like, oh, I can't allow myself to believe that thing over there is a guy because I want to treat them like an ugly woman, you know.
You
Who
are an
knows?
ugly woman.
I know, and I'm kind of proud of that, and thank you very much for knocking over whatever that was.
Why is it on the couch? I don't know what it was either.
Well, there's more than one Birdo, Captain. There is an official female Birdo, and that's the one that has a darker shade of pink, I believe, and actually has a female voice, has female eyelashes and everything. The one in Super Mario Brothers 2, though, according to the manual, was a male Birdo who liked to cross-dress. And that's why he looks the way that he does. So, I mean, there's a dozen game theories out there as to what's really what. I could go on talking about how I think Pac-Man's a pill popper and all the ghosts he sees are fake.
Look, they make children's books. Good night, Krampus.
Okay, we're getting that.
Don't eat me, Chupacabra.
We're getting that.
Hush now, Banshee.
That one's kind of cute.
Monster ABC. Get dressed, Sasquatch.
Nice.
Looks cute.
Yeah, see, I burn too. I don't tan at all. I'm all screwed up from the jeans up. Alright.
That's a play on words in two different ways.
I know.
That's funny.
I am an English major. It is my strength and weakness.
What movie
Alright.
was number one the day you were born, do you know?
Oh shit. I remember looking that up.
There's a meme on Facebook.
Nah.
It basically says, "Forget astrology. The tagline of the number one movie at the box office the day you were born determines your fate."
Gotcha.
Mine was Aliens.
Nice. Well, yeah, 86.
Yeah.
That's an awesome movie. I forgot what mine was.
Can look it up.
There's a way to do it, I remember. I used to tan, not now. Yeah, I don't get that. I turn pink. And then if I go any further than that, next thing you know, in a couple of days, I'm peeling off jerky.
Oh, gross.
Zombie jerky.
Weekend box office. I guess that's the number one.
Police Academy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, look, I had a Friday the 13th movie too.
But that was number 4.
Yeah. Hey, Splash was on there. Nice.
Police Academy. So it's the tagline of Police Academy. That is your fate.
Oh, I don't, Captain. I'm very open-minded, and I have a great sense of humor about this.
Oh, gender stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it happens to you all your life, you can either own it and make fun of it, and
Or I can be a dismal,
you can let it.
oh my god, it shapes my life and everything about me. Fuck that. Like, I'm gonna give somebody else that ability. No. My choices are what dictate my lifestyle, not anybody else's.
According to this, the tagline of that movie.
I've shared stories about this before too, Captain, so don't worry about it. I definitely have a good sense of humor about that. In fact, on certain streams, if it reached a certain number of likes, I would share stories. Some that could be a bit too personal, but because everybody's interested, I do it anyway. So, plus, I like to have fun with it at times. I like to fuck with people when I'm in the mood. So, as much as I get it from other people, I'll give it back.
So your tagline, or basically your horoscope, your fate, describes your life. Call them slobs, call them jerks, call them gross. Just don't call them when you're in trouble.
Okay. Such a weird tagline.
That's the tagline of Police Academy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's true. Alright, we have definitely passed the 2-hour mark. I was only going to chat for a little bit. We surpassed that. Awesome. Very cool. 13 still watching, 25 likes. Not bad for a little 2-hour stream. And with that sound being made, we are going to go ahead and call it a night, folks. Want to thank you all again for being here. We may try again tomorrow around the same time. If not, is there a chance you might be able to get out early tomorrow?
I could try. Let's see.
When I last checked price charting, it looked like it was about $30 complete in box, Leo. Wait, did I just answer a question from a long time ago? Yes, I did. What the hell?
What?
My chat didn't scroll up the right way on my phone. Ignore that, Leo. Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. I will catch you all later. Tomorrow, you'll definitely see me in some streams lurking as always. And then once we get to go into streaming this game, just keep an eye out on YouTube. I'll mention it in somebody else's stream if we are good to go. And then, of course, I'll send out the tweet too. So you all have a good one. Take care, and I will see you all later.